Up, guys? It's been forever since I've been back. I told you I was going on a hiatus for a couple of weeks. This video is 2 weeks overdue, I know, but like I said, I was on a hiatus and now I'm back. There's gonna be a whole lot more videos coming out in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. And what I'm going to be talking about today is the March box office. March, as a month, it's the transition between really bad box office movies, which are more January, February, to the summer season. March and April, they kind of are the transitionary period. You do have some good movies that end up doing well. So you have had some films doing pretty well so far in March, and I'm here to talk about them. But before I do, A Good Day to Die Hard reached $300 million. Congratulations to the producers, but it really, I didn't like it. You can see my review if you want to. It wasn't that great. So now let's talk March. On March 1st, you had 21 and over. 21 and over, same producers as The Hangover, something like that, and $13 million budget made $33 million. I mean, it's disappointing for them because they were probably expecting to gross as much as Project X, which was over $100 million. So this is kind of disappointing in that sense. And again, another disappointing box office gross was, again, March 1st, and that is Jack the Giant Slayer. A budget of about $195 million, made $179. It didn't even get its budget back, and I'm sure they spent a lot of money on marketing. It just didn't look that great from the start. I never ended up watching it. There was nothing that drew me towards watching the movie, really, so I'm not surprised that it didn't do so well, but it should have at least made its budget back. You also had Stoker, which is kind of a limited release, made $6 million for a limited release, which is pretty good, even though it didn't make its budget back. These limited releases never do make their budget back, but, it's a decent gross. Then March 8th, you had Dead Man Down, which was not good at all. It made $10 million off a $30 million budget, and, when when I said that it's kind of transitioning period to the summer season, this is the movie that proves it. Oz the Great and Powerful, currently the highest grossing film of 2013, $471 million. That's a whopper. It's probably going to get to 500 plus. And, budget was pretty high, 215. You'd expect the Oz brand name to make a lot of money, so this is not a shock. I saw the movie, I reviewed the movie, didn't love it, but I didn't hate it as some people might have. You also had Spring Breakers, which got some positive reception on a $5 million budget, got $15 million for a limited release, which is actually really, really good for a limited release. You also had The Call on March 15th, which made $45 million. I never expected this to make much money at all, but of a $13 million budget, making 45 is pretty well done. Then, a disappointing box office gross was The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. You have the star power. The star power of Steve Carell, Steve Buscemi, whole lot of Steves, and Jim Carrey, and you don't make a whole lot of money? They made $21 million, and this was well marketed, it looked funny, 30 million budget. I thought it was going to do well. I saw it just recently. I'm probably going to review it even though it's late. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't laugh out loud, but it had its moments, so it's okay. I mean, I'm a little disappointed with that one. And Olympus Has Fallen, which came out on the 22nd of March, was one very disappointing gross, because these kind of movies usually make around $250 million, like is the low level. This made 87. Yeah, and the budget was 70 million, and you have Morgan Freeman, Aaron Eckhart, and Gerard Butler, and what? I mean, with that kind of star power, you not making that much money is pretty shocking. Then you have The Croods, which is one of the heroes, one of the dark horses, and it's done really well so far. 385 million, could make its way up to 400 of $135 million budget. Then 27th, there was a Wednesday release for some reason. I mean, film studios tend to do that. You had Trance, Danny Boyle's Trance. It wasn't a big release. $8 million, whatever. I didn't care for the trailer much, so I'm not really sure whether I'd watch it. Then 29th March, the big release, G.I. Joe Retaliation. I was dying to watch this one. I'm gonna watch it really soon. I should have seen this earlier on, but the issue was, I had to go on hiatus. I was just killed, so I didn't get to watch this. It made $40.5 million in opening weekend. It's currently made $270 million worldwide. Could be on its way to getting about 350 to 400 if it's lucky, but you know, it should definitely outgross the previous one, which made $302 million. They should have marketed more as a Channing Tatum driven film. It would have probably done a lot better. And then you have one of the other releases, again, slightly limited. The Place Beyond the Pines. It got strong reviews, made $4 million so far. From what I've heard, I'd recommend checking it out, but I haven't seen it myself yet, so I may review it if it comes near me. But for now, how does the box office look? You know, you Warm Bodies at number 10 for the year, which is $109 million. It's a disappointing year so far. Identity Thief is still holding up. Jack the Giant Slayer should have been in the top 5. It's number 7. There's a Chinese film, I think, called Journey to the West. It's a Mandarin film, Conquering the Demons. It's $208 million, which is okay. Hansel and Gretel still holding on to number 5, which is pretty good. This is for the year. Die Hard's at 3, but Oz the Great and Powerful is pretty great and pretty powerful. Yes, I made that joke at the box office, so it's doing well. Anyways, guys, MrFilmJack, comment below. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see make the highest, or what do you expect will make the highest amount of money in April? Though we're already halfway through now, you can still talk about movies that have already made money. Comment related to the box office. Let me know and expect more. There's going to be a whole lot more videos coming out. Yes, I just want to say one thing. I hit 50 videos in my previous video. Again, I didn't get to address it now, but firstly, a big thanks again. The thing is, you know, I was happy with those videos. I wasn't, you know, extremely pleased with the quality of those, or as a matter of fact, the quality of this one. You know, I think maybe if I start scripting what I'm about to say a little bit, it goes faster, it goes smoother, it could be funnier. I need to improve on the quality, the sound quality, the picture quality, everything. I'm gonna try and up the ante now, at least for the next 25 to 50 videos, or by the end of season 2, which is probably gonna be, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 episodes, who knows. So make sure to subscribe, comment below, like, and expect more.